Brainstorming works best when you organize. If you start with a plan, define your goals, make sure your environment's right, you'll set yourself up for success. I always begin by jotting down my ideas and immediately organizing them. Yeah, but sometimes the best ideas come from chaos. I just let things flow. Pure creativity. It's about letting go of structure and letting the ideas flow. Yeah, but if there's no structure, you'll get a mess of ideas with nothing concrete to show for it. You need to refine your thoughts. Structure, that'll kill creativity. It's about the freedom and letting ideas emerge from the madness. But if there's no structure, you'll get a mass of ideas with nothing concrete to show for it. You need a system to refine your thoughts.
Let's be real. We all have been there. You're sitting down trying to brainstorm and just can't come up with nothing. Have you ever felt stuck or unsure or where to begin? Well, after today's video, you'll never have that problem again. Because I get it. Brainstorming can be tough. It's hard to focus when your mind is racing with a million thoughts. But guess what? You can harness creativity and make it work for you. Creativity isn't just about letting go and hoping to make magic. It's about creating the right conditions for your ideas to thrive. So let's break it down. On one hand, you have the organized approach. You set goals, create frameworks, and make sure everything is in place before you start. The upside, it's easier to refine ideas and move forward. But the downside, it could stifle creativity if you get too caught up in structure. On the other hand, there's the chaotic approach. You throw out ideas, no rules, and just let creativity run wild. Sounds great, right? But with no structure, it could be tough to focus and execute those ideas. As we move forward, remember this. Here's a thought. Freedom doesn't come from having no structure. True freedom comes from the discipline the structure provides. When you balance both, that's when the magic happens. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can bring together structure and freedom and use both to unleash your creativity and get real results. Now let's get into the solution. I'm gonna break it down into 3 key steps: preparing, generating ideas, and documenting. These steps will help you create the perfect environment for creativity and ensure that your ideas are organized and actionable. I even had to implement these steps into my business. Let me share a story with you. In the world of video production, it's often feast or famine. So when the schedule is packed, it's nonstop. Filming, shooting, editing, client onboarding, customer service. Every second requires attention, and you could easily get caught up in the whirlwind of it all. Now, trying to brainstorm content ideas in the middle of all that chaos is tough. It's like trying to start a new project with juggling a million things at once. So here's what I did. So instead of sporadically trying to brainstorm in between tasks, I decided to dedicate a specific time and day just for preparation and documenting of my new ideas. This gave me space to think and create without the constant bombarding of other responsibilities. If I tried to do this randomly after a call or straight after a shoot, it would feel like a mountain to climb. It's like when you worked a high-intensity day at your 9-to-5 job, and then your boss comes in and asks you to stay for overtime. You're not exactly in the state to do your best work, right? All you could think about is clocking out. It's the same with brainstorming. If you don't set aside a dedicated time, it becomes a burden instead of a creative release. Once I created the time for just brainstorming, everything changed. My content became clearer, more consistent, and most importantly, it started working. So the first step is to prepare. It's not only just about finding time, it's about carving out the right space, just like I did in my business. So before you even dive into brainstorming, you need to prepare. This is about laying down the groundwork for a productive session. First, define your goals. What do you want to achieve during your brainstorming session? Whether it's coming up with new content ideas or solving a specific problem. Defining your goals will give you a focus. Otherwise, you might just end up with a pile of half-formed thoughts. Next, think about the environment. Some people thrive in well-organized spaces, and others find that chaos sparks their creativity. There's no right or wrong way here, but make sure that you have a space that minimizes distraction and encourages creativity. Step 2, generating ideas. Once you're prepared, it's time to start generating ideas. But How do you keep creativity without losing focus? Some people swear by mind mapping. This is a structured approach where you write down your main idea in the center and branch out to related ideas. It helps visualize connections and related thoughts. Others prefer the free flow method, just writing down everything as it comes. This is great for getting all of your ideas out on paper without judgment or self-constraint. But here's the key takeaway. Combining both approaches will give you the best of both worlds. You start by letting ideas flow freely. Then you take those ideas and organize them into a structure that makes sense. This way, you're not creating random ideas, but you're creating ideas that are actionable. Step 3, documenting ideas. Once your ideas are on paper, the next step is documenting and organizing. Without this step, all that creativity won't lead to anything concrete. You could use tools like Evernote or Trello to digitally organize your ideas. These tools let you tag and categorize ideas, so it's easy to find and build on them later. Or if you prefer pen and paper, you could create a system that works for you, whether it's sticky notes on the wall or a detailed notebook. Just make sure that you have a way to revisit and refine your ideas later. Before we finish today's video, I want to take a moment to tell you about something that could really level up your marketing game. It's my workbook called The Lack of Planning That's Holding Back Your Video Marketing Success. If you ever felt like your video marketing efforts are falling short or you're not seeing the results that you want, this workbook can help you plan and strategize effectively. It's packed with actionable tips, strategies, and exercises to ensure that you're putting out content that resonates with your audience and drives results. If you're ready to stop guessing and start seeing success in your video marketing, I'll leave a link to the workbook in the description below. And trust me, this could be the game changer that you've been looking for. So here's my question for you. How do you schedule your brainstorming time? Do you focus on specific time blocks to dedicate on generating ideas? Or do you just wait and let inspiration strike? And when it comes to your marketing ideas, how do you fit that into the process? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any more tips on unlocking your creative potential. See you in the next video.